everyone, welcome back. For those who are new, I've been doing a monthly read for March, April, and now I'll be doing a read for May 2020. I've been doing reads for over 20 years now, and I use playing cards. It's an old gypsy style, and I have a love card and some cards that sort of give you some kind of counseling. I want you to focus on the three photos I have of the three different reeds with the three different feathers, and focus on which one is calling your name. It's really important not to pick the wrong reed, because obviously you don't want the wrong message. And if you ask your higher power to help you with this, take a deep breath and just close your eyes maybe and then open them, and which reed is calling to you. And if none of them aren't calling to you, then that's not your reed. So we're going to begin with the first reed. If you picked this one, and that's the white feather, and this is the case the cards are in. What we have here is a 5 of hearts and the Queen of Hearts. If you are a female, this represents you. If you're a male, this represents a female. That could be a loved one or somebody who really means a lot to you. And it's a very emotional time because the Queen is on this side. That's how the read came when I was flipping over the cards. And the 5 of Hearts represents some kind of gift, or it could be some little attention, but good attention towards you. And it can be even something as a really nice, pleasant call or text message, and it really will make you feel emotionally surprised and happy, and it's a good emotion. Here we have the 3 of Hearts, and it's saying that all attention is focused on you, and it's focused on you by somebody who really cares about you. So that's a nice card too. This one here represents pleasant talking, and with these cards all kind of close together, there's security. It's something to do with security. Also, we have some steps here. The 6 of Clubs represents some steps that need to be taken. And it's to do with some kind of business, and you really need to take this seriously, this business type of venture, or it's going to have some, looks like, yeah, it's going to take some hard work. And you're going to have to persevere to get ahead, hard work, and something to do with an illness of a male father or son. This is the male father or son illness, and hard work, persevere, steps need to be taken, social, pleasant talking about a nice surprise or a gift or a nice message of it, and all the attention is focused on you. These cards here represent past, present, and future. In the past, there was a lack of balance that is now affecting your present situation. A long break was important in order to think, see, and do things differently. Compromise and diplomacy were needed. That's the 2 of Swords here. In the present, you are surrounded by a calm detachment of forces pushed which pushed you into some kind of seclusion, which kind of makes sense right now with the virus. Examine your thoughts without distractions or any stress. It's time for withdrawal. Take sanctuary wherever you can find it. Look inward to recharge yourself. And try to be like, distract yourself from any type of stress or anxiety. So that's the Four of Swords. This future card here is the Eight of Hearts, and it represents that you must be aware of your physical, mental, and emotional sacrifices that are or will affect your present situation. You may have to find a more worthy cause or direction. You need to heal. It's a time for you to heal. And this love card, I thought it'd be nice to pick a love card because we all need a little bit of love, and love makes the world go round. So this card represents that you should focus on love. Here it says, look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. It's easy to find faults in others, so think of their positive traits and remember the things that cause you to love them. Why did you love them in the first place? Try to remember that. Bring yourself back to that place with them and focus on the love. It will change and heal the negativity all around you by focusing on the love. So now we have the second read, and if you pick this one with this feather, this is the little bag that the cards were in, and this is the love card. We got your past, present, and future. And here we have a King of Hearts. So if you're a male, this represents you. If you're a female, King represents a very nice man or a loved one that is very close to you. It's a very emotional time because the King fell on the right side, not on the left side. So this whole read is like an emotional time that you're going through. And it's something to do with financial insecurity. That's what the Four of Clubs represents. And it can also just mean there's some kind of undecided business which needs a great deal of thought and caution. This Queen of Spades is a woman, female, could be like a rival of some type in a love or business rival. So like a love rival or business rival. And there's a child right here, a very young child, could be even around 6 years old, someone who's very, very close to your heart. The Six of Diamonds is representing measures to be taken. Maybe it could be measures in your life path or even a little trip that needs to be taken to achieve your next objective. So you have to try to interpret these yourself. You'll know when it's you that, oh yeah, I get that. I have to take these certain measures and steps due to a financial insecurity or undecided business. And the child and this woman could be giving you some grief of some type. But with certain steps and persevere, here it says it's going to take some hard work, but persevere, don't give up, because there's going to be some pleasant talk out of all this. because here's the meeting, the Two of Diamonds and some pleasant talk. And it looks like it's going to be in like a public meeting with this talk. Like it could be supervised, or it's going to be in public or in a public place. Hopefully there'll be social distancing, of course, right now. Yeah, so that's that part of the read. And then here, this is your past, present, and future for May. The Six of Hearts represents you in the past, just feeling a lot of joy. You knew what it was like to feel like a child and have fun, and I think you're missing that greatly right now. You're missing old friends, you know, the good old days. I think we all are right now. And in the present, surrounded by revolutionary ideas and action. The status quo must change or a crisis may occur. So you really have to think about changing, or somebody's going to change it for you. And you got to remember, change can always be a good thing. So try to go with it, or stability could be threatened. And pressure must be released, or an explosive feeling may occur, like you don't want to explode. So just trust in the change, and then your energy will just be released suddenly. It'll be a good feel of that release. And for the future card, it stands for Judgment. This is the Tower, and this is Six of Hearts. For Judgment, for the future, you will soon enter a time of reckoning and judgment. Prepare for accounts to be settled. Did you hear that? Your accounts will be settled, and past karma to be balanced. There will be surprise revelations which may cause new beginnings and the end of things and the resurrection of things from the past. So this here is good near the end through all this. So just hold on to your hope and persevere, hard work, and things will come out the way you're hoping for. This here is the Love card, and it's trying to remind you to be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. All you have to do is like really visualize what you want, and close your eyes, visualize it, and just even feel it happening, what you want. Okay, if you picked the black feather, this was the bag it was in. This is your read for May 2020. So if you're a woman, this represents you. And if you're a man, this represents a woman very close to you. Very fond of, very nice woman. And there seems to be an illness which is causing a very, very emotional time. Health problems, but the cards are showing that they will recuperate. So this is awesome because the spade is going down. That's a good thing. Through this illness, they will recuperate. This card here, the Seven of Hearts, represents some kind of personal or material envy toward another person or situation. And with the Jack of Diamonds, there are expectations, very strong expectations or hope that you've had for some time, and it's very, very strong. that feeling of hope and expectations. Very, very strong. There seems to be some tragic situation. That's the Ace of Spades upside down. A very serious consequences. And it could represent like an ending of a friendship, or even a death, but it's not showing a funeral. So I'm taking it as the end of a relationship. But if it is a death, it could be like to the next month when there could be like a funeral, and I hope it isn't a death for you, for your friend, I mean, not for you. The Five of Diamonds here is a really good, it's a modifier. When you have this in any type of negativity, it's a modifier to any unpleasant situation, which means things seem really, really grim, but it's gonna somehow come out okay. So that's a good thing. It also represents like a supportive, like support of some kind. And you have like a lot of worries. This is the Seven of Clubs, the worries about something, but there will be a meeting about this, and you're really worried about the meeting. But don't forget about this modifier, okay? Here we have your past, present, and future cards. In the past, it was a time of innocence, foolishness that brought you where you are now. You know too much right now to act dumb or ignore the reality of a certain situation. Trust must be earned, so don't look back, and remember that trust must be earned. In the present right now, this is the Five of Hearts. That was the Fool. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the Five of Hearts. This is the present time right now. You're surrounded by feelings of disappointment. You may feel rejection or the desire to walk away from something. This emotional pain that you're experiencing can give you valuable wisdom, and that can help your future success. You know, no pain, no gain. You know, you hear that saying, but there's a lot of truth to it, because when we go through a lot of pain or some kind of suffering and come out of it stronger, we become wiser from it. So that's hopeful. And your future card represents that you will soon have to cope with feelings of frustration and ingratitude, but count your blessings and focus on the present moment. It's very important to just try to be grateful for what you have and stay present. Do what you can with what you have. Yes, more hard work is going to be needed before you see results. And a frustrating person may be involved. Okay, so that's your read there. And your love card here says, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. So take a moment to show kindness. Bring more love into your world. Then you'll receive the same support back. Okay, so these are the messages. And for you, those who don't know, I'm sort of like an extension cord from the other side. And so these messages can be coming through a loved one, someone who's passed in your life.